Okay, so let's talk about the latest episode, Only Murders in the Building, episode 5. We are 3 episodes away from finding out who actually killed Bunny, and we are just getting started here with everybody being pretty much a suspect at this point. As we know in the last episode, we left off when Charles was going to go see Jan in order to get some more insight, and let's talk about exactly what happened. But before we do, I want to go ahead and ask you if you can subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate it. We are on the road to 25,000 subscribers. We just hit 22,000 over this past weekend, and I'm super excited for us to get to 25,000. Can we get there before the end of the month? That would be insane, but hey, we got to go for the big ones, right? So let's get right into it. So pretty much in this episode, we saw them trying to pinpoint another person of interest. As we know, they pretty much have been getting a lot of false leads, and they're really trying to really know what's going on here. So during Charles's conversation with Jan in prison, he actually gets some ideas of who could actually be this killer when she mentions, think of somebody new, think of somebody who's an artist, think of somebody who you didn't really know until now and is trying to be a lot closer to y'all. And he sort of is not sure about it entirely. That is until they go have a lunch with Mabel and she reveals about Alice who wants to have a party at her home and all of this. And Charles and Oliver are pretty much like, bingo. Artist, new person, trying to be close to us. That's who it is. So they play this little game of like murder mystery to try and see if Alice starts to sweat or what exactly her way of having a tell is, which is when she's lying and things like that. And Oliver starts to pinpoint it that she plays with her hair a lot when she's lying. And he's pretty much like, you're lying about something and we know you did something much more bigger than just being the murderer in this murder mystery. Something a lot worse. Eventually, Alice does crack, but she says that she's just been lying about her life, about being rich, about having a family in the arts and all of that in order to go ahead in the world. And this pretty much upsets her. It upsets Mabel. Charles and Oliver are pretty much like, damn, what the hell did we just do? And so we see the group kind of have a split of sorts. We see Charles is also still talking to Jan, which means he ain't in the right headspace, probably. Oliver, on the other hand, is still trying to do as much detective work as he can, and he goes to meet with the waiter that Bunny left a lot of money for, and this eventually leads him to wonder, is there something we missed here? When he goes to talk to him, he realizes that there is a camera there, and they rewatch the camera of the last night or day before Bunny had died, and they realize there is somebody there who look really suspicious and is possibly the murderer, because they then see that Bunny was sort of distraught when she left this meeting, and the murderer left with a matchbook, which Mabel actually found in her apartment like vent. So there's a lot there. Eventually, however, Oliver's son comes to him to tell him that he has found out that he is not 100% Irish as Oliver is, but in fact 100% Greek. And this makes Oliver think that, wait, is there somebody that I know that's Greek, that used to hang out with and all of that? And it all pinpoint back to Teddy. Teddy, yes. So a big twist right there, and I'm definitely excited to see where we go from here. So I think that this definitely is an episode where we're gonna have to think about if whether we're being deceived by Alice or she is in fact not the killer, and she's just this new character that's trying to get ahead and use maybe the popularity of the Mabel has right now and using her or something, or there's something more amiss here, because it feels like we've knocked out all of the suspects we thought it could be, so we still have a like blank state of where we could actually go. I was always a little bit suspicious about Alice being the killer as well, but I'm not still taking her off the board, because Jan was somebody who we didn't even have on the board at all or thought about, and then she was completely like innocent by it. Well, not innocent, I mean, like she was completely guilty about all of this. So I'm still having Alice in there. I do have a theory video on who the killer could be coming out once I get all of my like information together, because I'm definitely wanting to figure this out before. That'd be fun if we do that. Maybe we could do a live show about that. Let me know if you're into that, and just talk about all the clues maybe we have gotten, and you can comment them and we'll talk about them and maybe come to a conclusive end together. So if you want to see that, let me know in the comments below, because that sounds kind of fun actually. So pretty much, as I said, we have 3 episodes left to figure out who the killer is. This episode really centered around the idea that it could be Alice, but I think that this episode serves as the breaking point for all of these characters now, where they're kind of in separate ways and they're all dealing with their own shit as well. We have like Charles with the Jan thing, Oliver with his son, Mabel with Alice, and now we're gonna have something that's gonna have to bring them back together. So we'll see what it is. I do like the fan group just following them and making like commentary about it and sort of being meta about the season as well. So very excited to see how this is gonna come to an end. Very exciting stuff. So let me know your thoughts, your theories on this finale. What do you expect to see in the coming episodes? It'd be insane if Oliver's son really isn't his son and it's Teddy. That would be like the ultimate like what the fuck, especially for Oliver with all of the things with Teddy. So we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, who do you think could be a suspect right now? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm still holding Alice. I don't think the waiter's out of the clear just yet. We have to think that Amy Schumer has to appear some sort of way in the next couple of episodes. She might know something as well. We still do have the fact that Teddy is trying to get back at Oliver in some way. Could he have done this murder in order to sort of frame him in a way? You know, like, I just don't know. Now at this point, I feel even more lost now that these characters have sort of proven themselves maybe not to be. Could we actually see that there might be a character that we are yet to meet that could be the murderer? You know, there's a lot. I think in the next episode or two, we'll definitely get more clues, getting us closer and closer to who the murderer is, just as the previous season had done. So 3 episodes left with that to figure this out, and I'm still at a loss of who it could be. So definitely appreciate the show for that, because it's just keeping you on your toes. And then we have the fact about this whole Oliver might not actually be the father of his son he thought he was, and that would be a lot of salt to the wound. But anyways, as always, as I said, we are on the road to 25,000 subscribers. We are at 22,000 right now, which we hit over the past weekend. Can we get to 25,000 before the end of the month? That is the goal. We have 11 days to do that. If we get close, that'd be awesome. But at 25,000, we will be doing the giveaway. So make sure that you have that notification bell on. Make sure that you also are giving this video a thumbs up. Leaving your comments down below. Comments help a lot. Trust me. But as always, that is going to do it for me. Check out the videos on the left if you haven't already. Check out my Only Murders in the Building other videos I've done as well. And I'll see y'all next time. Stay safe. Stay positive.